Range. We're heading up to do the blue Doon, which is long overdue. This opened last September, been open for about 6 months, and it's the longest blue descent in the UK. It's 8 kilometres long and basically 15 to 20 minutes long. Big descent, and we're just going up in the gondola, me and Christo, and we'll take you down the blue run.
Scott too.
And Scott. Sorry, Scott. Let's see what Nevis Doon Blue Doon's like. First run down this before, so we'll see. It's a long blue.
Goodness me, it's going to take a while to get used to this terrain again.
So the longest blue in the UK, and pretty loose because it's so dry just now.
For sure. Wow, it is so loose though. Unbelievably. There's not been any rain up here for a few days now, and you know, certainly it's enjoyable. However, it does leave the trail in a little bit of a predicament in terms of grip.
They've done a lot of work up here. It's quite a windy day. Oh crikey.
Not gonna lie, not.
Right,
Oh!
Almost a man
Yeah.
down.
Almost. Not the most flowing trail so far. Also, the most loose trail I've rode in a long time. I hope it can get a bit better. Let's just keep going.
I'm just wondering if I turn my recorder on.
Well, dunno. Do you want to stop?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's so hard to stop. Yeah, I'm just not going to go any quicker.
So difficult to ride.
I know. Alright, we just did a little swap over. I've got my mic on now. So what was I saying? So yeah, I was speaking to the guys at the top at Nevis Range, and yeah, very much treating this as a work in progress. I guess the downhill track took 20 years to perfect, and I think the blue route could be the same, because it's a loose trail.
I feel like it really just washed the front without much I was careful. Good practice though for the race. Getting used to the loose conditions.
What? Got to watch the front wheel on all these turns. It's quite a lot of loose baby heads.
Oh, God, it's
Awesome.
loose.
So last weekend they actually had the Mac Avalanche down it. The first time the Mac Avalanche has been in Fort William. They started higher up on the snow line. 200 plus riders at it.
Straight lines are welcome.
Oh, Christo's going for it. Oh, he's finding jumps.
That's pretty fun.
That backdrop. We're just going to come around the corner here. We'll see Loch Linney in front of us, and that's what's special about this trail.
Little jump.
Is the length and the view. And the red route just to our left.
Get off that thin line and we'll be having a sketchy time. Merge on with the red for a bit. Yeah, this is much less loose, more worn in. I mean, maybe the trail does just need worn in a bit.
And then we carry on. Here we go.
That's the, it's not actually the red anymore, is it? It's the black top sheaf. Used to be red graded, but they upgraded it to black.
It's debatable because it could be a red if you consider the length of the trail and how remote you are. But in terms of the actual trail surface, and that's probably red. There's no drops or major jumps. Maybe need to catch Christo up. Oh, there's the cheeky Strava line. Scott avoided the Strava line. We'll catch Christo up.
Could have been pretty fun.
Although I'm getting too hot in my jacket, kind of thought, whew, there would be a bit too much wind and it would be cold, but
seriously long trail. Good fun though. It's a bit of a workout as well. These turns are very tricky. Very tricky indeed.
oh, another straight. I've got him in my sights. Oh, but I'm overcooking. This is almost as hot as racing Fort William in a black skin suit. From personal experience, I wouldn't recommend. Or for reputational reasons.
Definitely very tentative down this track. Catching up with some other folk on the blue Doon. Whoa, loose turn. Hi there. Making our way down. Whoa, this particular turn.
So it's definitely getting
Quite sketchy.
fairly rough, the trail in places. It's been open for a while now, so that's when you start to see where our track needs sort of surfaced,
Oh, bit of grip.
rerouted,
Woo!
touched up. That was
I
quite a nice
imagine
turn.
a bit of rain would solve a lot of problems on this track, which obviously Fort William is an abundance of.
I think Christo was thinking this is a race stage. Oh, that was a wide turn. You don't really use the banks in many of these corners. Quite nice. Couple of little jumps you can do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know what was that.
Terrific.
That turn. You want to go inside of that rock.
When you see hard ground, it's almost odd to trust it again. Flat turn.
Oh, excellent. Well, in terms of practicing technique on these corners, you're going to have to really focus on that body position form, keeping balanced on the bike, making sure you can keep the weight over
That
the
was
front.
sketchy as hell.
Good separation between you and the bike. Lovely bridge, which Colin built. So yeah, the flat turns are the hardest turns out there.
Little uphill section. I'm toasty. The jacket was too much.
Would be ideal on an e-bike. It's quite short, a couple of minutes apparently max. You too hot, Christo?
I'm roasting.
Absolutely
Hi there.
boiling. So
little flat section to rest the hands. You know, it might be a blue, but the track is still not immune to hand pump. It's a bit of a mission, I'm going to be honest. I am roasting though. I thought it'd be a lot windier up here than at the bottom, but not at all. Right, looks like we're going back downhill again, so let's get going. So today I'm riding the enduro bike, Giant Rain. It's 170mm travel up front and 146 on the rear. This trail rather, is suitable for probably any kind of bike. You could certainly ride down it. You don't need the latest and greatest. Whoa, very loose. I would recommend having some good quality tires. Something a bit of a thicker casing, or simply just pump your tires up a little bit harder. It could be quite easy to get a puncture on this track. It's a bit rough in spots. Woo! A few fun little sections like that. And we're getting down, setting up wide, absolutely zero grip on these. It is uncharacteristically dry, shall we say. I am finding the conditions to be a little bit tricky. Ooh.
Oh, this is a bit nicer now in the woods. More interesting terrain they've got to work with here, and they've kind of used it quite well there.
To make it through.
Oh, a couple of little
Well, that's what we're doing.
holes you can do there.
2 jumps. Oh. Into the dark.
Flat turn now.
Oh, even some wet. And a very tight turn.
Christo, I need more straights to catch Christo.
Can we gap it? Whoa!
These turns are better.
We made it.
Christo's going for the gap.
Oh, the
Good
light
spot.
in here is tricky, but now that we are in the woods,
Now we're into the woods. Lower
conditions
section
are
of the blue, which
much better.
I spotted a couple of years ago when they started building this. Thought it looked pretty good.
The ground is much grippier, and these corners are okay. Whew.
Oh, someone's gone for an inside. So, yeah, this bit of the blue is definitely riding nicer than that top section. Oh, it's really long.
That, I believe, is the end of Blue Doon.
Is that the end?
That's blue steel from this
But
point
this is
onwards.
still part of the blue trail.
Well, okay, this is the final part of the Blue Doon on blue steel. Not gonna lie, I feel kind of, whoa, wasn't sure what was over that. Pretty fun. Woo! This is good. Woo! This blue steel bit, recommend to a friend for sure.
You've got to work it quite hard, but this is quite fun. This is much better. The ground is actually like, yeah, as you say, predictable there.
So we're just finished riding the Blue Doon. We've just we're on the gondola back up.
Christopher, how was your experience of the Doon Blue?
The Doon Blue, the Blue Doon. I mean, it was fine. It was a trail. I mean, we went down the hill. You had to pedal a few times, and I don't think it was that bad though. Like, it was okay. It was kind of like riding a mountain path in the Cairngorms or the west of Scotland. It was pretty similar to that. It's worth a shot, but there's other tracks here, so your lift ticket is not wasted. So we're off to ride the downhill, as the Top Chief is closed until the race tomorrow, and we shall ride that tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.